Fractional CFOs, business advisors, accountants, financial coaches, and/or consultants who specifically want to grow the advisory fractional CFO and/or consulting side of your business and close 20 to 50,000 per year clients. This is for you. If this is not you, please exit this video. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to profit and scale from something I call the productized consulting model, which results in having a profitable and lucrative business without having to hire more labor staff and without having to work more hours. I'm also going to show you how to get in front of million-dollar CEOs with ease using two of our golden trust methods. And I'm going to show you how to close 20 to 50,000 per year consulting clients and or sign 2 to 10,000 per month fractional CFO clients with ease using a simple 2-page Google Doc without begging for sales calls or getting over objections. And here's why our system works so well. First of all, I grew my own fractional CFO and consulting firm to 1.5 million in just 18 months with high margin, high profit clients. Second, we have a huge track record. Over the last 5 years, we've helped hundreds of fractional CFOs, advisors, and consultants add multiple 6 and 7 figures of high profit revenues to their businesses. Third, we help create stellar offers and help you articulate potential solutions and outcomes to your prospects. And last but not least, our methods are relationships and trust driven, which means we build strong relationships with prospects and you don't have to do all the crazy marketing and sales hustle culture that the gurus are giving you. For example, our process helped Denise close 2 clients at 10,000 per month. That is 240,000 revenues added with just 2 clients. Denise quit her corporate job not too long ago and she's actually already added over 600,000 revenues. Anthony, who happened to be from my hometown in New Jersey, who's been adding 3,000 and 4,000 a month fractional CFO and consulting clients like clockwork. Since he started working with us, he's added over 200,000 revenues. Here's Andy, who's also added over 200,000 fractional CFO and advisory revenues to his firm. Christy, working with MedSpas, who's regularly been adding $2,500 a month fractional CFO and consulting clients to her business. By the way, if you want to read some of these results I'm showing you, you can simply pause the video at any time. My client, Zach Johnson, who signed a $4,000 a month client and clients in the $1,500 to $3,000 per month range after we helped him install our golden advisory offer into his business. Zach has actually added about 250 to 275,000 annual recurring revenues to his business since we've started. And by the way, I also tag my clients on my social media profiles. Jamie Lynn, who's added 120,000 annual recurring revenues within just 3 months of working with us. Now, really quickly, let me address the elephant in the room. The big problem we see with most fractional CFOs, business advisors, and consultants that we work with is that their business model is built around low-paying clients, and they're consistently stuck in fulfillment, one-to-one consulting, aka service delivery, aka theirs and their team's labor and time. So if things aren't going at the pace that you want, or you're not seeing the growth that you want with the profits and margins that you want, it all stems back to this here. You get a client from one niche and you sell them different services tailored to them. Next client comes in from another niche. For example, if you are providing accounting services, they need cleanups, bank recs, projections, AP, AR, bill pay, payroll, and you and your team, if you have one, go to work again. The little clocks down on the left-hand side of each client means you and your team are doing time for money. Next client comes in, you work hard again because you are providing different services for them and they need 3 more different things a month later. So you're faced with scope creep because, as you know, things come up and clients always need and demand something else. With client 4 from another niche, you and your team work hard, putting in long hours, again, providing different services. And with the next client, you work hard again. And as more and more clients come in with different things they need, you are overworked and underpaid. Each new client is getting something unique. You are faced with scope creep and last-minute requests, oftentimes from many clients at once. You're consistently swimming in a time crunch and chaos with your clients. So what happens with this business model is that with every new client, your time and overhead grows with your revenues, leaving you with little profits. So you find yourself in a situation where ultimately you and your team are doing time for money labor. Your business is a high volume, low margin trap, and you are not able to grow at the rate that you want to. And most likely, your calendar looks like this, full of red dots, full of client work and sales calls. You end up not having the time to enjoy the lifestyle that you want. So the solution to this, and the first thing we're going to help you install is into your business, is something we call the Golden Advisory Offer. The Golden Advisory Offer turns your services, which require time and people, into high ticket products and offers that you deliver through consulting instead of doing time for money labor. And when we make this shift, you are no longer stuck in service delivery, you're consulting while delivering high value to your clients, and that's actually what they're willing to pay you the premiums for. Here's what this looks like when we make this shift. So the old way is always working hard with clients, everything is custom, and you are doing time for money labor. You are always stuck at a red light. With the new way, when you develop and streamline a process, you focus on delivering that one signature business advisory, fractional CFO, and or consulting system. You'll do some lifting with your first 1, 2, or 3 clients, but every client after that pays you a high ticket price, and they'll benefit because you resell them the exact same solution and outcome. And the next client enjoys the same solution, and the next client enjoys the same solution, process and solution, and the next client, while you enjoy the high profits and margins. Now you can scale this with less effort and less time. So instead of sitting in this business model in which yours and or your team's time and overhead grows with business revenues, resulting in low profits and low margins and tons of headaches, to a productized and leveraged advisory and consulting model that creates tons more time for you, that doesn't require you hiring more people, involves way less headaches, it's much more enjoyable, which results in tons more profit in your business and for you to take home. Now, I'm not saying stop all your services right now, but what I am saying is we need to turn your services into productized offers and consulting. Okay? Charge premiums and rinse out clients who do not serve you. And your calendar goes from you and or your team being busy in client work most of the time to creating more free time to grow your business and to do what you want. Now, your Golden Advisory Offer is a 4-dimensional offer that is very powerful and unique. It has 4 dimensions. Dimension number 1, your process to help your clients. Dimension number 2, your offer in a simple Google Doc. This is not a proposal. This is a simple, evergreen 2-page Google Doc. Dimension 3, a visualization of your offer, because if you just tell your prospects how you will help them, they'll only remember 10%. But if you show them, they'll retain and remember 65%, which results in them remembering you, seeing you as the one and only option, and not questioning you. And a quantification of your offer, which shows the potential upside and ROI of your offer, and this triggers happy, energy, growth, and freedom emotions in your prospects' minds and hearts. Now, when you have all 4 pieces, you're positioned as the expert and authority to your prospects. You'll communicate your value clearly. You'll showcase and demonstrate your value clearly so prospects will see your value in a way they've never seen before. And again, this triggers positive growth, happy, excited, freedom, and belief emotions in your prospects' minds and hearts, which causes them to want to do business with you, because people buy for one reason and one reason only, and it's because they feel like it. And of course, you're able to close premium fractional CFO and advisory clients. Your Golden Advisory Offer is your very unique signature system, and nobody will be able to say that you look and sound like everyone else and be able to price shop you. Next, we place your Golden Advisory Offer into a simple evergreen Google Doc. Make sure to remember this Google Doc slide and watch till the end. I will show you exactly how to get this offer in front of $1 million CEOs with ease and close them. An offer just like this helped my client Larry close a $35,000 client. Helped Regina add 75,000 revenues and collect 13,000 cash in 1 week. Helped my client Caroline add 280,000 revenues, going from 70,000 to 350,000 revenues and growing. My client Paramita, who added over 120,000 revenues after we helped her with her offer. As you can see, she said, creating this offer took it to a different level. Viviana collected 24,000 cash up front on a 40,000 client because she had a great offer. As you can see, having a Golden Advisory Offer is the key to closing premium deals. So that's the first part. We'll help you create your Golden Advisory Offer. The next thing we'll help you do is install your Fractional CFO Delivery System and process, and or we'll help you update your existing one if you have one. This will be your system that you'll copy and paste into each of your clients' existing or new clients' businesses and use it to help guide and support your clients on a monthly basis, and charge $2,000 to $10,000 per month premiums per client while you're at it. This system is designed to help you and your clients increase their revenue and sales, increase their profits, take-home pay, and net worth, increase their cash flow, cash collected, cash on hand, and find hidden cash inside their business, increase their business valuation, being their financial and business confidant in their corner, and providing them a simple CFO report every month. Again, this triggers positive, happy energy, growth emotions in your prospects' minds and hearts, which causes them to want to do business with you and pay you premiums. And when you have a repeatable and streamlined fractional CFO delivery system, it takes you way less time to deliver it, which means it's efficient, which means it's scalable. So this is the step number 2, using our fractional CFO delivery system to help you help your clients grow their business and charge $2,000 to $10,000 a month premiums. I've already done most of the work for you to help you deliver this. My client Brittany landed a $74,000 client using our system, $6,000 per month. My client Lydia landed her first $1,900 a month fractional CFO client, $23,000 a year client. Charles, who's been closing $30,000 a year clients using our system. My client Iris, who closed a $2,500 a month fractional CFO client, that's $30,000 per year. And if clients stay with you for 3-4 years, you're looking at over $100,000 annual recurring revenues. Here's Denise, who closed a $3,500 a month fractional CFO client, and another client at $3,000 a month. This is $78,000 annual recurring revenues with just 2 clients. Anthony, who upsold a client from $150 a month to $3,200 a month for fractional CFO and advisory services. Zach closed a $3,000 a month fractional CFO and consulting client. Imran, an accountant from New York, added a $30,000 fractional CFO client with our system. So the last thing we're going to help you with is install something we call the Golden Trust Method into your business, which are vehicles to get you in front of million-dollar CEOs with ease and close high-paying deals. The Golden Trust Method is very powerful because, number one, it aligns with the minds of successful CEOs and the way they think. Number 2, you are aligning your sales process with the way high-ticket buyers think, and I'm going to explain how in just a second. Number 3, this method builds deep and meaningful relationships with successful CEOs, which allows them to know, like, and trust you. Next, this method creates and uses paths of least resistance for clients to enroll working with you. And last but not least, this method allows you to close premium $20,000 to $50,000 consulting and or sign $2,000 to $10,000 a month fractional CFO deals without being salesy, without being pushy. Here's the overview of the 2 golden ways we use to get in front of high-paying clients and close premium deals. The first golden way is one-to-one relationship building. The second golden way is one-to-many relationships building. Both are very powerful and don't require tech, big audiences, or any of the hustle culture, marketing, and sales. The first golden way is one-to-one relationships. You're going to love this one, okay? And it's hosting your own small mini talk show. Now, hear me out for a second. This is not a podcast to get more listeners. This is not your goal here. The goal is to monetize your guests who are potential clients. Again, listen carefully because this will get you in front of successful million-dollar CEOs and get them as high-paying clients. The secret sauce here is you make it all about the guest that you are interviewing. You have one goal in mind, and that is to simply develop a relationship with your guest. So how do you develop a relationship with CEOs who are doing 1, 10, 25, 50, $100 million? You connect with them on things they care about, things that money can't buy, because that is what they value. So that way you are aligning your sales process with the way high-value successful CEOs think, because they value trust and relationships over money. So here's why this is so powerful. First of all, it's an easy invite to your mini talk show. It's as simple as, hey, name, love what you're doing, love your energy, love your business, and I love what you stand for. Would love to have you on my XYZ talk show so you can share your story, talk about XYZ. I'm going to push your message out to my audience. Let me know if this is something you'd be interested in. Successful CEOs want to get their voice out there, and they want to promote themselves just like you and I do. Okay? Let me ask you, who would say no if someone sent them a message like this? As a fractional CFO, business advisor, consultant, would you say no to getting onto someone's talk show? I doubt it. So you're going to get tons of yeses. My clients and I get 8 to 9 yeses out of 10. Next, you schedule a date and time for them to come into your mini talk show for 30 to 90 minutes. Now, on your mini talk show, you simply connect with them. You build rapport. They get to know, like, and trust you. You ask them simple questions around their values, their success stories. You have fun. You laugh it out. You talk it out about family, the kids, fitness, sports, whatever it is, right? Their favorite drinks, a cause they care about. Let them be an amazing talk show guest. Your goal is to just simply ask questions and listen and build a relationship. At the end, you thank them for their time, you thank them for their interview, and you simply ask them a question around, hey, what is next inside your business? What are your growth plans? Or how they want to impact the world? Or what is the number one problem they would love to get solved in their business if they had a magic wand? They might tell you something like, oh, we want to expand our locations, or we want to add a few products, or we want to hire 20 or 50 more people, or we want to invest into a few business or real estate properties. And you, as the host, you are a good listener, you remember their answer and what they told you, and shortly after the interview, guess what? Remember that golden advisory offer Google Doc we created? You simply change and edit a few lines in the Google Doc about how you can help them based on what they told you and where they want to go. And you simply reach back out to them again. You thank them one more time for the interview and you say, hey, by the way, I remember you mentioned you wanted to expand your locations, you wanted to add a few product lines or hire 20 more people. By the way, we can help you map this out from a numbers, revenue, profit, or tax perspective. We help our clients do this or fix these issues all the time. Mind if I send you a quick Google Doc outlining what this looks like? If this makes sense for you, just let me know. Of course, they're going to say, sure, send it over. You've already built the relationship with them on your mini talk show. They already know, like, and trust you. Do you see the power of this? You send the CEO your golden advisory offer Google Doc, and you close premium deals with ease. If they want in, they will let you know. And guess what? There's no selling involved, no objection handling, no chasing, no convincing. You have a relationship with them because you've connected with them on your little talk show. You've made it all about them, about their values. They got to share their voice with you, and the relationship does all the selling for you because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And if for some reason they don't need your help at this moment, you say, hey, absolutely not a problem. Would you happen to know anyone in your circle that would be interested in such help or solution? Either way, you get a client or you get a lead just like them, because successful CEOs know and hang out with successful CEOs in groups and masterminds. And that is how you get in front of successful $1 million CEOs and land high-paying clients without begging for sales calls, without being salesy, without chasing, without being pushy. Through trust and relationships, you're aligning your sales process with the way successful people think. Does this make sense? I mean, would you rather A, do all the hustle culture of posting endless content, begging for sales calls, chasing, following up, or B, would you simply invite CEOs to your small mini talk show, which is easy, build relationships with them, and connect on things you both value? I don't know about you, but I'm all for choice B. Business is all about relationships. Relationships over money, especially if you want to get in front of the successful $1 million CEOs out there. So that's golden way number one. Let's quickly go to golden way number two. Golden way number two is we help you host your first or next mini workshop, which is one-to-many relationships, where you will take parts of your golden advisory offer and parts of your fractional CFO delivery system to give some value to your prospects and build relationships with them in a small mini workshop for 45 to 90 minutes. You don't need a big audience for this. The smaller the audience, the better. So why do mini workshops work so well? Again, just like the mini talk show, it's an easy invite into your mini workshop so you can warm up and build relationships with a bunch of prospects at once. You can front load belief into your prospects that you understand them and that you can help solve their problems or help them go to where they want to go. Huge trust and relationship builder. Your prospects get to experience you and your process. You'll be able to show and share some of your awesome character and values in this workshop. Fourth, you are creating a safe space for them to learn more about you and your process. You can answer your prospects' questions right there on the mini workshop about the questions they have and the solutions you may have for them while others listen. So you are also leveraging yourself. You eliminate sales resistance. Prospects ghost you or don't want to get on a sales call because they may not be ready to be sold to. Now, again, remember that Google Doc we created with a golden advisory offer? Here's when it comes in handy again. At the end or after the mini workshop, you ask your prospects about how the workshop went, their takeaways, and you let them know that if they'd like to learn more or want your help further, you created a simple Google Doc offer outlining some info on how they can work together with you. And you send them your Google Doc advisory offer. They either tell you that they're in, or they may schedule a short call with you to answer a few more questions. But this is not a sales call, but rather an enrollment call. A percentage of your prospects will enroll to work with you because you've built trust and pre-sold them in your mini workshop, and you'll close premium consulting and fractional CFO deals. I've already done most of the work for you to help you host your first or next mini workshop. You are building trust and relationships, plus you are unlocking the world of back-end revenues for yourself. Not only that, your $3 an hour VA can cut this mini workshop and repurpose it as content anywhere on social media, just like with your mini talk show. Okay, so both golden ways. They build relationships with high-level million-dollar CEOs and elevate your brand. They get your message out to the marketplace without hustling. They build your credibility and authority. Okay, they require no tech, just you, your computer, and a mic under $100. They don't require a big audience or following, and the cost per client acquisition is $0. The Golden Trust method helped my client Ron close 160,000 revenues in just 4 months and another 100,000 in their consulting business. That's 260,000 of revenues. Another client did 229,000 from a few mini workshops. Tatiana did 69,000 from 2 mini workshops in the beauty industry. JT Pels went from 3,000 a month to 30,000 a month because he had his offer in place and started building relationships. Murphy added 155,000 advisory revenues using advisory offers and mini workshops. Another client, Mark, who closed 2,900 per month consulting on cash flows. Here's John, a fractional CFO from Pennsylvania, who's been closing 2,000 a month deals. He's added over 150,000 revenues since we first started. Dawn added 225 revenues, which fully replaced a ton of pain in the ass clients. You'll see what she said below this video. Sherry, a mom of 5, added over 120,000 revenues in just 5 months with us. Cameron Williams, working with marketing agencies, added over 200,000 annual recurring revenues with his advisory offer, plus hosting his small mini talk show and developing relationships. Denise, who added over 600,000 revenues with advisory offers, plus getting in front of million-dollar CEOs with her small mini talk show, amongst many other results with fractional CFOs, advisors, and consultants adding high quality, high profit, and high margin clients to their businesses. So quick recap, if you want to grow the advisory, fractional CFO, and or consulting side of your business, step number 1 will help you create your golden advisory offer and your Google Doc that shows the ROI and potential upside, which positions you as the absolute expert and nobody will question you. Number 2, will help you install your streamlined fractional CFO delivery system and process so that you can enroll 2 to 10,000 per month clients. And step number 3 will help you get in front of million-dollar CEOs and close them with the Golden Trust method using mini workshops and or the mini talk show methods, which will massively elevate your personal brand, get your message out there, and help you close premium deals. When you have these 3 steps in place, this is when things will start taking off inside your business. You'll start triggering happy, positive empowerment, these joy, optimism, freedom, and energy feelings inside of your prospects' minds and hearts. And that is what will cause them to want to do business with you. And you as the business advisor and the fractional consultant, fractional CFO, will start to experience and unlocking new levels of business growth while getting your time back and getting your money right so you can do the things that you want to do. So if these 3 steps make sense to you and you specifically want to grow the advisory, fractional CFO, and or consulting side of your business and close 20 to 50,000 per year advisory and consulting clients and or sign 2 to 10,000 a month fractional CFO clients, and you want to be part of a community with growth-minded, like-minded fractional CFOs, advisors, and consultants, click on the link below to see if you qualify and let's talk. We don't work with everyone. Not everyone is a fit to work with us. So click on the link below now to see if you qualify and let's have a chat. I'll see you inside and take care.